Hi everybody, my name is Jason.
Hi everybody, my name is Olinda.
And we're with Positively You, and we are going today talk about internal condoms. So I'm sure some of you are wondering, internal condoms? What is that? And what does that do?
Exactly. So, before we open or do anything, the first thing that you do is to check the expiration date. And you can find it right here. That's where you can see the expiration date. And to make sure that it never been opened.
Make sure there's air, and there's air in there. Yep.
Yeah, there's air inside.
Make sure you've not stored it in a hot place. It's not been in your pocket or your wallet for 3 months.
Yeah.
Very important.
That's very important.
So when I open this, do I just open it with my teeth?
No.
No? Okay, that's probably not
So
the
if you
best
look
idea.
at right here, where it's saying you can see here, like right here, that's why you can open it like this. And now it's open.
And you know what's really cool about these? These are non-latex. So if people have allergies, these are
Yeah.
a good option.
Look
And you
at
see.
that.
So these do have a ring in the bottom that help hold them in. And we'll talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. I do want to say that these were primarily made for women. They do tend to be called female condoms, but they can be used for gay sex. They can be used anally. And I've had to use these myself because being allergic to latex myself, this would be the only option at times. So at those point, we talk about that ring. The ring comes out. So you can take it out.
Do you have to take out the ring, or do you have to use with the ring?
You do not have to take out the ring. It's suggested that you leave the ring in, and let's do that. So when the ring's back in, good question, very good question. So if the ring's in and you're going to insert it, let's say you're inserting into a vagina and or an anus, you bend it like that.
Okay.
And we do that. So that's yep.
Okay.
And you put it in and push it in, and it goes in. Obviously, you're not going to pull from there. You're going to tuck it in. And what's great about these is there's an extra surface around the edge, so it's going to help protect from other STIs.
Oh, that's cool. I like them because I was scared of using them, but I think I'm gonna try them because they're really cool.
Yeah, and they're the ring here, along with these rings here, do help protect them from going all the way inside. The pressure of whether it's the anus or the vagina is going to help hold it, and very seldom do they ever
Okay,
go
so
inside.
when you're doing whatever you're doing, this thing is not gonna...
Not unless you're careless about it. So you want to make sure that you don't put it all the way in where it's like that. You want to make sure
That is like this.
that it's flat right there, correct?
Okay.
And you as responsible, who's receiving the intercourse, you're going to be responsible for making sure that it's flat there, and when they're inserting inside of you, that they're doing it right. Because the only other thing is it's easy for them to do this. We don't want them to do that, right?
Nope.
We want to make sure they're inserting there. So these are really good. They are safe. I'm glad that you mentioned that you were a little nervous about it. I was too. I remember back when I had to use them, I was scared because my thought was, oh my goodness, they're going to go up inside and I can't get them out. But they are easy to be able to fish out if you have to. And these rings, they don't hurt. Like if you have them in there.
Like, do you feel comfortable if the ring is inside?
I have not, because I don't have a vagina. So
Okay.
I have not had that experience. But from what I heard, there are females that are okay with it, and sometimes maybe their vagina may be a little bit more sensitive or a little bit more constricting, and they may need to take it out. So it's going to be one of those things that you're going to have to figure out what's going to work best for you.
Let's say I put it in, then I don't feel comfortable with the ring. How am I going to take off the ring? Do I have to take off the condom outside, or?
You would have to take the condom back out.
So
and
how
do
am I
that.
going to put it inside without the ring then?
You will. Good question. So if the rings, let's talk about that though. You don't want to pull it out and put it back in. So you're going to have to get a new condom. So you're going to want, obviously,
so you can't put it inside and then
pull it
take
out,
it out and
then put it back in. It's too much chance for, as we would say, cross-contamination. Too much chances of something happening. But if this is a new one, okay? You took the ring out, and you would just insert it with your finger. Insert it that way. Just kind of push it in. Finger, or if you're using toys or anything like that. Yep. Pretty cool. So we could definitely provide more information down below with these. Do you have any more questions?
I think that would be all the questions for today.
So, but do you want to talk about, okay, you're done with sex, right? And he's ejaculated, whatever's in there. So you do not want to knot it. What you do is you twist it a couple times and then you pull it out.
Okay.
And then you can knot it up like normal and then dispose of it.
But you don't dispose it in the toilet, right?
Do not throw it in the toilet because you're going to have a lot of problems that you don't want to have to deal with. Correct. You want to put it in the trash. You know, a lot of times you have your wrapper. So wrap it up, put it back in the wrapper, and then put it in the trash. If you don't want anybody to see it or know about it, which, you know, sometimes that happens, wrap it up in a bag, wrap it up in toilet paper, whatever, but do not put it in the toilet. That is correct. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for hanging out with me and helping us understand that sometimes we may be nervous about trying these, but these are definitely an option. And again, you can try them, and if it doesn't work, it's okay too, but we want to definitely give you those options of other types of protection. Wrap it, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.